Hello, my name is Tom McKay. I'm a software engineer on the Quay development team, and today I'm going to be going through the Quay 3.0 configuration tool running on OCP. In my case, I'm actually running an OKD, but they are equivalent. So differences between the standalone Quay config tool and running it on OCP on Openshift. The configuration is done through a config secret, and then upon completion, we're given the opportunity to apply this updated secret to the deployments and roll them out. You can see, I'm not going to go into the in-depth of the configuration aspects themselves. You can see the previous recording of the configuration page itself and the details there if you'd like. So let's jump right into it, into a demo. So the first thing you'll notice is the Openshift configuration config first page looks a little bit different. This is what it looks like normally if you're just running it as a standalone container. And you can see that it specifies a namespace. The namespace is required at this moment. This is version 3.0.2 to be Quay-enterprise. So we're given three choices. We can start a new configuration. We can modify the configuration on this cluster currently, or we can upload a previously generated config.tar.gz. And before I click the next button here, let's just look at the deployment. So this, I have two deployments. I have a deployment for Quay, and I have a second deployment for Quay config. And you can see that I've configured through the environment the Quay entry point to be config, and I've also set the password to Quay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and modify. I've already run through this once, so we're going to modify the configuration for this cluster. And again, this looks exactly the same as the standalone version. You can see my server host name here. I have opportunities to put in, you can see Redis. I'm using the Redis service, so I'm not exposing Redis as a route. And you can set up everything necessary in here. Okay, so I'm going to do save configuration changes. This should look familiar as well. I give them the chance to download a configuration. And the new page here is to deploy the configuration. So you can see I have one pod here, and I'm going to go ahead and populate configurations. Well, hold on, before I press that button. So here, here are my current pods, and we should see this one. This is our Quay pod. We should see this to go to deployment number 3. And there we go. All right. And we can see it went to 3. So we're up and rolling. And if you have multiple pods, it'll roll them all out for you. And that is it. If you have any further questions, you can find me, Thomas McKay, on the Quay Freenode IRC channel, or drop me an email.